All right, Shalom. Kahalayullah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Much peace, love, and salutations to the brothers doing his work and truth and in sincerity. Shalom. This is the brother Batak back again through the spirit with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. So as you can see, this is an article from Zero Hedge. It says a Black Swan event. General Flynn raises questions about Baltimore Bridge collapse. So as you know, yesterday morning, I believe, that's when that bridge actually collapsed by getting hit by a cargo ship, which we know that these events, things like this, situations like this, ultimately be set up. Just like when those trains kept derailed, those train derailments kept happening back to back to back to back. Um, we know this to be, possibly a staged event used to cause disruption in the supply chain. So many things like these so-called black swan events are gonna continue to happen. So let's get what black swan event means. Okay, it says what is a black swan level event? It says a black swan is a unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation and has potentially severe consequences. So, and they're telling you what the consequences are going to be. When you go to Russia Today, it says U.S. supply chains is disrupted by Baltimore bridge collapse. One of the country's major ports was brought to a halt due to the accident. So things like this, situations like this don't normally happen, you know. And, me personally, and I speak as a man, I believe this event was staged, because when it comes to Esau, you don't know what, you never know what to expect from Esau. It says the collapse of the Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge, which has cut off the ocean routes to the city's major port, is expected to cause several disruptions to local transport and logistics, producing ripple effects of global supply chains. That's what it's going to do. It's going to affect the supply chain. You know, this could be another problem reaction solution type situation. Cause a problem, see the people's reaction, come up with a solution. This could be another problem reaction solution type situation. Okay, it says the major hub for the East Coast shipping also handles significant volumes of coal. During the second quarter of 2024, the port's facilities has the second highest coal export capacities. Data tracked by S&P Global shows 10 ships were reportedly struck into the port, unable to leave as the collapsed bridge spanned the only way in and out of the harbor. Another 30 small cargo vessels, tugboats, and other craft are also trapped in the port. Nearly 40 ships headed for Baltimore were forced to divert. See? It's causing issues. Commenting on the tragedy, U.S. President Joe Biden said the bridge is vital to the economy, citing concerns about traffic and jobs connected to the port. He noted that the port supports about 15,000 jobs and that over 30,000 vehicles use the bridge each day. So this is another so-called event that is going to cause more trouble for Babylon. What is a black swan event? Crisis black swan event, high impact event that is difficult to predict under normal circumstances, but that in retrospect appears to have been inevitable. So expect more of these black swan events to happen and more evil to come upon Babylon, and ultimately it's going to cause America to be crippled, because that's what these devils want. They want the people to be in a state of suffering. They want calamity. They remember order of chaos, man. So they have to create the chaos. in order for them to bring order, you know. And they have to have a reason to do these events so it can affect the people, the citizens, if you will. It says Bloomberg reports that the U.S. automotive supply chain will be disrupted. Data shows that Mazda Motor and Mercedes-Benz, Subaru of America, Mitsubishi Motors of North America, and Volkswagen Group have the most exposure to the port. It's a large port with a lot of flow through it, so it's going to have an impact. So expect more of these type events to happen. Hey, who knows? There might be another major port that has an accident, because these devils don't do nothing. They do these things intentionally. Okay. So it's gonna ultimately affect the economy. It's gonna affect, the citizens. It's gonna affect our lives. So I'm not gonna make this lesson too long. I'm gonna get a couple precepts, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. This is the book of Isaiah 45:7. It says, "I form the light, create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I Yahweh do all these things." So the Lord is bringing evil upon Babylon. This is the book of Amos chapter 3. Verse 6, it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh hath not done it?" Whether it be the Lord doing it on the right-hand side or on the left-hand side, using Esau to do these type of events intentionally to disrupt the life of, the Babylonians, man. It says, "Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." So we know, the scripture says, ignorant Satan's devices, because Esau he's working. This is for 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan, which is the adversary, the enemy, Esau, Edom, shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." So Esau is doing a lot of little events, black swan events. It's just like in another example, like I brought out those train derailments that happen, in Ohio and many different places. There were a lot of train derailments, So expect more calamities to happen that's going to cripple the infrastructure and the economy of America, because ultimately these devils are trying to collapse this system and break everything down so they can restart their new world order. They're trying to fulfill their enterprise, so we expect things like this to happen, and more events are going to happen that are going to affect the lives of Americans, so-called Americans, these Babylonians out here. Their lives are going to be affected. They're not going to be able to. Soon there's going to be a real famine. There's going to be a famine of the word, and there's going to be an actual famine. Amos chapter 8 verse 11, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." So there will be a famine. Ultimately, the citizens of America won't be able to go to the grocery stores and get their food like they want to. So a lot more evil is going to come to Babylon the Great before this place goes down. So I just want to make this quick lesson concerning the Black Swan event. Black Swan event, which I got from this article on Zero Hedge. It was published today, March 27th. Wait, is today March 27th? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it was published today, March 27th, 4:08 a.m. So, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. We expect this type of things to happen. It's going to cripple America. So, with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shemel Shabbat Shalom Kakadash. Shalom.